Hey, it's Coach Mac, Ellie with G String Living, and today I want to talk to you about what you have in common with an avocado seed. If you've never seen an avocado, here's what one looks like. It's nice and green. Well, this one's a little special. I like to wait for my avocados to not be as hard. I like mine kind of soft before I eat them, and this one is still hard. It's been I've been waiting for it to ripen for a while. So I don't know. We'll see what happens in the next few days. However, um, this is what the avocado seed looks like. You can see. And when you compare the two, it's a pretty big, that's a pretty big seed for that size of an avocado. And every time I've cut an avocado, I'm always so surprised at how big the seed is because in my mind I would think that the seed would be a lot smaller, like probably the size of watermelon seeds. And I would think if I had to guess that this would be a seed that's in a watermelon due to size. And so naturally I'm looking at it and thinking about size and something being inside of something else. So if we look at the seed as a metaphor for your vision, your purpose, and who you've been created to be. And if we look at the avocado as being you as a person, as a human being walking this planet, and if we consider, the size ratio, this is quite a big seed. And in our minds, we may think that our vision's too big, that we're just these little old people walking around, and how can we have a big vision? How can I have a big purpose? And so as a result of that, we will dim our light. We will play small. And so what does that mean? Well, dimming your light means you've been called higher. You've been called to a higher place, and yet you pretend you don't hear it. You have certain gifts, you have certain talents and certain abilities, and yet you pretend that they're not there. You've been told to serve a certain population of people, to share your story with certain people, to show up as who you were created to be, and yet you pretend you don't hear it. You play small by minimizing what you can do and ignoring who you are and whose you are. And so if any of this rings a bell to you or sends up any emotions within your being or triggers you in any way, then perhaps I'm speaking to you. So my question to you is that right here before your eyes, I am showing you a seed of an avocado. And I am showing you an avocado. And these two come together. This seed is programmed with everything that it needs to become this avocado. And just like your vision, your purpose is programmed within you to become, for you to become everything that you need to become. Because when you're given the vision, you are given the provision. And so let me repeat that. When you are given the vision, you are given the provision. And so another way to look at it is your vision, the seed, the provision, the DNA that is present. And so all that's required is for the seed to be planted, which your seed, your vision, was planted within you even before you were formed in your mother's womb. And it needs to be nourished. The seed needs to be given sunlight and water. And so your vision needs to be nourished, which means you have to listen to it, which means you have to be present to it, which means you have to take risks. You have to be willing to look stupid. You have to be willing to look wrong. You have to be willing to walk even when you're afraid. You have to be willing to ask for help. And you have to be willing to go to your light source. Just like the seed needs sunlight in order to grow and flourish and blossom, you too have to go to your source in order to grow, blossom, and flourish. And so I hope that you will leave this video and you will take those steps necessary in order to begin allowing your vision, the seed that's within you, to grow, flourish, and blossom. And if you're not sure what that looks like or how to move forward, then send me an email and I'll be more than happy to send you my free template on how to discover your vision. In the meantime, be loved. Bye.